And alright guys, welcome back to another video on the David Hammond YouTube channel. Now in this one guys, straight to it, we're speaking about rejection, okay? Dealing with rejection as a man because, by the way, we have the water. And a lot of you guys get mad that I sip on water or tea throughout these videos. You're like, cut that out. There you go. So anyways guys, I get a lot of DMs or questions about, hey David, like, a surprising amount of, I was with this girl for X amount of months or X amount of years, and maybe because of quarantine or because of this and this and this, she no longer essentially is with me. You know, she's kind of rejected me. Maybe she's split with you. A lot of times, maybe she just lost interest for you. She essentially just rejected you, you know, regardless if this is right up front or maybe passively over time, okay? And what do you do during this time? Because it really affects you guys. And hey, I've been rejected, okay? I've been rejected actually quite a few times, all right? Whether that was a few weeks into the relationship or just right then and there. So I get it, okay? First and foremost, I'm not just sitting here telling you guys like, oh, you know, do this because I've never experienced it. No, I get it. I understand. So first and foremost, guys, I want to offer you the mindset that, one, rejection is very normal and natural. In fact, it's actually kind of a good thing, okay? Now, growing up, guys, I was very athletic and I would try out for a lot of soccer teams, okay? In elementary school especially, grade 4, grade 5, grade 6, 7, 8, you get it. Now, most times, I would make the teams, but sometimes I wouldn't. And similar to tryouts when you don't make the team, that is essentially a form of rejection, okay? Now, maybe it's not from a girl, but it's the same thing nonetheless. And essentially what it's saying is, hey, look, you know, no real shame to you, but you're just not good enough yet. And now there's two ways you can go about this, okay? You can go about this and you can get really upset, you can cry, you can say, oh, you know what, soccer's just not for me, volleyball, basketball, it's not for me, or you can work harder on it and you can make sure for next year you get it. I remember actually a beautiful thing now that's coming to mind because I don't script these is track and field. You know, I was never the fastest kid, and I'm gonna bring this full circle for you guys, so I never would really place well in the running events, okay, where my friends, they were quite fast, and I at first I let that discourage me, and I almost labeled myself as just not being a fast kid. I was like, you know what, these guys are just faster than me, screw it. Until one year, I believe it was grade 6, I was like, you know what, no, like this year I'm going to make it count. So there was practice beforehand, maybe a month beforehand, where you'd go to school early. So you'd maybe wake up at, I don't know, 6:37, go to school, practice for a month. And I was the only guy who actually went there out of all the fast kids. And I remember vividly doing this for at least a few weeks to a month before the track event. Long story short, the track event came and I beat all of them. It was the most momentous day in my entire life. I was blown away. Now, there are two ways to look at this. Either one, I'm just not good at track and I'm going to label myself as the guy who's I'm just not fast. That's just how I am. Or two, no, fuck this. I'm going to work on myself because I know I'm capable of doing this. Even if I'm not right now, I'm not capable of being as fast as these guys or being able to be with this girl. You can, right? And that takes work. Okay, a lot of times you guys think, well, David, you know what? Maybe it's just genetics. My legs aren't fast enough, you know, I'm just not tall enough. No, guys, like, as a man especially, you guys are in such a beautiful place because so much of your sexual marketplace value is based on your ability to work, essentially. Like, there are so many factors being a man that can enable you to move forward in life. And bringing it all full circle, every single time you guys come to me and say, David, you know, I got rejected or my girlfriend broke up with me, etc., I immediately say good. And you know this in the DMs, I say, this is now your fuel. Use this as an opportunity to work on yourself. The times I got rejected, fuck, it stings in the moment, man. Maybe I vividly remember getting left for, like, better dudes, like, I guess better looking dudes, yada yada. But I didn't fucking bitch out about it. I didn't. I decided, you know what, screw this. Maybe I'm going to start working out. I'm going to start talking to more girls. I'm going to use this and 10x myself. And every single time that happened, not only did that girl come back to me, but, and this is exactly what I say to you guys. Not only did that girl come back to me, whether that was a few months later, 6 months later, a year later, I was at such a different place mentally and internally that I didn't even want her. And this is exactly what I keep saying to you guys. You use this rejection as fuel. You build yourself up as a man. You build your finances. You build your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health. You build who you are up, right? Men, we move very well with stimulus, with fire under ass. And the irony is that once you do build yourself up, dealing with this rejection, a lot of times when this girl comes back, you've changed so much that I mean it, you don't even want her, right? Because maybe you realize that you were looking at the wrong things from the lower point of view. And when you build yourself up, you realize I don't know, man. There are many more fish in the sea. So that's where I'm going to finish it there, guys, is a little story time. I don't say this stuff to make you guys all feel good and like super yippee, happy, motivational. I say this because this is factual and this is true. I click every single profile that you guys DM me. I look at you, okay? I see how you are. You guys are amazing. Like you're good dudes, okay? And I don't want to hear any of the excuses. Oh, I'm too ugly. I'm too short. I look at every single one of you guys. You were all fine. Get out of your head. Stop judging yourself superficially and telling yourself and becoming, a fucking, no offense, a loser, saying, oh, it's my genetics, my legs aren't big enough, I'm not fast enough. That's just something for those guys. That's bullshit, and you know that. And, I would say the majority of you who do DM me, you know that the next step is to continue working on yourself. So do that. Regardless if you get that girl back or not, that's never what mattered. That always comes secondary. What matters is you now building yourself up, utilizing that new fuel, and attracting an even higher mate, right? Even if you want that at that point, right? So that's the irony. So anyways, guys, I'll finish it there. Go kill your track event, practice, use it as fuel. You will be faster than the other guys, I promise you. And even if it's not what you think, I guarantee you will blow yourself away in one way or another. I promise. So that is that, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's a little bit darker in this video. I'm making these videos late. Life's just getting a little busy with you guys. So I'll finish it here on the plugs, guys. If you guys are interested, there is one-on-one coaching, but more so after that, guys, we are going live with the workshop in 10 days of recording this. Because of that, guys, there are still a few spots left, and I am taking off 20% off the entire workshop. I'm doing this, guys, because I want to fill up the spots in those 10 days. So if you guys were ever thinking about the workshop, again, I got DMs, you guys contemplating, this is now the time, 20% off the price. So if you're interested, guys, they will fill up fast, and I am very excited to get this going in just about 10 days. Again, guys, it's 4 1-hour live stream calls with a private Facebook group messaging where we can all continue to connect. All right, guys, it's a 1-month long workshop, extremely affordable, and especially now with the 20% off, I don't think I'll ever be doing 20% off again in workshops to come. I really don't. So if you're interested, guys, I'd recommend it down below, or there is one-on-one coaching. But that's that, guys. Thanks so much. I'll catch you in the next one. Apply this. Go kill your fucking track meet. And even if you don't come first place, which I actually didn't come first place, there was a guy who was faster than me. That didn't matter because I was way faster and came way higher than I would have if I did not practice. And to that, I was happy. So that's that. Much love, guys. Talk to you next time. Peace.